Hello, hello, hello. This is Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago as usual. And I have to give a big shout out to Law Nerds Unite and Zach. I had a mess of a stream this morning. It went nowhere. I had to take it down. It was so bad because we couldn't find anything. Everyone was behaving. There was one guy in there that wasn't behaving in front of McNally. He brought his kid, as you'll see. That's only 2 minutes. But now we get to see the rest of that appearance. Thanks to Zach. I wasn't aware of it. He also sent me an extra nugget. But it's really good. He gets called up 3 times, so I had to go back and patch those together. But it's much better than what we did this morning, which was sit there and watch people act reasonably for an hour. All right, let's do this thing. It's a lot of fun.
Are you ready on Brian? Ready on Hilarious Stravante Bryant. 2 will be 716 3361.
Ready for the podium. Mike Hartman, B7384. I'm going to have to defend it, Your Honor.
Your name?
Ready for the podium.
What, are you bringing your kid to court because you know you're going to go to jail?
No, Your Honor.
Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing.
Don't play games with me. I don't want people playing games with me.
I don't play any type of.
Listen, you better call somebody and have them come and get that child. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
This was the only fun moment this morning, basically. And I knew that was foreshadowing for some fun, but people were so damn reasonable and there were so many gaps in between, I couldn't wait for it. This is better anyway, because then I got to edit it together.
Now, and then we'll call the case. What I'm going to do, I'm not quite certain, but I've seen this little trick before. I mean, I didn't just get here 2 months ago, okay? We'll call somebody to get the child. I'll call the case when we're ready. And I'm telling you, if you leave, you're going to have a big problem with me. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, Your Honor.
People against Tyria Stravante Bryant.
Okay, so here he is being recalled for the actual sentencing.
2-4, please, 716-3361. Are you guys hearing this case, victims? No?
No, they're not.
All right, Mr. Carmen, your name?
Mike Blake Hartman, B7384. I'm going to have to defend.
Mr. Bryant, come on to the podium, state your name. According to you, I want to ask again. Let's just double check it, Mr. Timberly Dennis, Durley, Margarita Bruno Hayward, Joseph Matthew. Are any of those individuals, bring Mr. Mohammed. Yes. Any of those individuals in here today? All right, it does not appear as though they're on Zoom. They did not step forward on the case when called. Mr. Carmen, why don't you and your client approach the podium, please, and tell me whether or not there's any material additions, corrections, or deletions.
Your Honor, as far as his employment status, he, since January of 2024, has been working at Cosmic Comics, both in Livonia and Fraser. Both locations earned $340 a week. They'll lose that job if he has to go to jail. He has been living in Romulus with his girlfriend. They've been together since 2019. They have 2 children together, ages 1 and 7 months. He just made arrangements for her to pick up the 7-month-old. Your Honor, he's not been incarcerated in several years. He does have a pending matter.
Okay, if he could make arrangements for her to pick up the 7-month-old, then all that does is confirm that Judge Dad was completely correct and that he brought the kid as a human shield to avoid jail. Plain and simple.
In Wayne County that's set for sentencing next Monday.
Mr. Mohammed, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
You wrote down full restitution on this. I just want you to be aware, this is the B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more. I just want you to be aware that none of none of the victims are here. Oh, less than 200, I'm sorry. This, he pled the count. Count 2 was dismissed, but Lisa, just confirm that my understanding is correct. It looks like he pled guilty to count 1, which is the 1 year, and count 2 was dismissed. Is that true?
That's correct.
So I just want you to be aware of that.
Yeah, and Judge, I apologize. Which case is this?
This is Tri-Areas Trevante 1. It's a B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more, but less than 1,000. It's in 1 year. So I just want you to be aware I called the names. You're not here. You just put down PSI full restitution. And none of them show, so I'm not going to order any restitution out of this.
And Judge, may I ask, does the court send notices to them or?
Yeah, we did send notes.
Okay.
The probation department did when I ordered the pre-sentence report.
So,
Okay,
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
all right. Anything else, Mr. Carmen?
Yeah, since my client cares, the care and custody of 2 young children, this girlfriend that he lived with. If he's got to go to jail, it's going to be very hard on our young family.
You should think about this things before we go out and steal. I mean, seriously.
I understand, Your Honor.
I don't know if you do or not. I find it a little harder to believe. I mean, you could sit and give me lip service, but you had a R&C motor vehicle. In 2021, you had a domestic, where you didn't comply with probation in 22. Conviction was entered on that. You had a retail fraud in 23, were just convicted of felony retail theft. In Illinois, we have another case you're bound over to the 33rd, bound over from here, stealing or retaining without consent a financial transaction device. If that's the case he's going to be sentenced on?
Yes, Your Honor, and there's a sentencing agreement in that case of 2 years probation.
I mean, that's great.
But just informing the court.
No, I get it. I'm just telling you, he's got it, bench warrants out of the 34th for assault and battery. Bench warrant out of the 52nd for retail fraud 3. A bench warrant for retail fraud 3 out of Southgate. Retail fraud bench warrant out of the 16th. You up on any of those?
Yes, Your Honor.
When?
I've been taking care of the warrants since I've been out, Your Honor, and
Lisa, can you run his lane again for me, please? This lane
Sure.
is a few days old. Let me just double check.
And my client indicated he's contacted those courts.
You contact.
yes, Your
What
Honor.
do you mean?
I contacted those courts and they told me that I have to turn myself in and see it.
But you haven't taken care of the warrants then, have you?
No, I have been taking care of some of the warrants, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I have been taking care of them.
All right, I'm gonna just check with her and see. Now you're breaking into cars. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I've been taking care of some of the warrants. What are you talking about? Judge checks it.
You've been unemployed, and then you were working at Fast Splash Car Wash. You collected money on a bridge card. You need to go back and get a GED or a diploma. You need to work harder. I don't know why you're not working. You need to work. That's your decision, though. But to go out and support a family by feeding all the time is not the answer.
Your Honor, he is working, and I updated the court on that.
I know you did, but still, this report was just done, right? This report was just, let me just double check this. I ordered the pre-sentence report on March 25th. I'm just telling you that they reported then that he was unemployed for the past 8 months. Why were you unemployed for the 8 months preceding that report?
I wasn't unemployed, Your Honor. I was just helping my baby mother going through the postpartum and dealing with the kids. I was still working,
Well, you told them you were unemployed. Reports being unemployed for the past 8 months.
and I don't know why I put that, and I shouldn't have put that in. I've been working since January 2024.
All right.
I don't know why I told him that for this pre-sentence report within the last couple of weeks.
Let me see, you don't see any of those other warrants. I think you just answered my question. You don't see any other warrants cleared out of the locations I just mentioned, right?
I'm just running it right now. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
No, I don't see any other warrants.
You don't see what?
I don't see any other warrants.
Well, I'm just saying, see the lien in here, but probation reported open warrants issued to the 37th District Court, 16th, the 28th, the 34th, and the 52-3 District Court. Do you see any of those warrants on this lien now?
No, I just ran it and I do not see any warrants.
Good. Good. All right, well, anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
He did not spend any time in jail on this, correct?
No.
That right there is a dead giveaway. I mean, not to mention his attitude, but if he's trying to figure out jail credit so that he can assign the right number of days, and that's pretty obvious. I think that low key might have happened here, which is fine. Demeanor is a thing to consider when you're sentencing.
Where's the child now?
She's going around.
I'm sorry?
She's going around.
Was the mother of the child here?
No, she wasn't here. Someone else came to pick her up.
You're supposed to mean like you become a professional thief. 200 fines, 400 costs, 75 victim drugs, $50 justice assessment, 7 1/4, and 40 days jail. You'll serve 325 more if you don't pay your fines and costs. I'll let you pay those at the rate of $75 per month. And I will let that start beginning on June the 15th. If you don't have the money at any point, you call the court. I'll be happy to give you an extension. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for the court. Good luck to you. I wish you well.
That's fine.
Thank you. It's Mr. Strong out there. 2B 716-3361. Mr. Bryant, you need.
Here is Brian.
Listen. I'm not going to put up with you yelling and screaming back there anymore.
Okay, I patched this together. He gets recalled because he's making a ruckus.
If I have to call you out here again, I'm going to give you 30 days for contempt on top of the time that I just gave you. 30. You don't get to act like that. I hope you clearly and fully understand me. If you don't, I'm going to have you out because I would hear you again.
I was confused when I was watching this. The only place you're going to see him is the top left screen. I only say that because I was looking for him. And I can't really see him now, but you will see him before it's over.
And then I'm going to lock you up for 30 days. And we're going to do this all day long. You're not going to make a scene here in the courtroom. That sentencing, if anything, was too light. I'm not playing with you.
How was it too late?
Mr.
I have a judge that I gotta go to felony court. This is a district court. I got sentencing on felony court.
Knock it off. Knock it off. And go tell them. You have 5 or 6 felony, you have 5 or 6 theft offenses, you're breaking into people's cars. Just think you could make a living by being a thief?
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Have a seat in the back, speak up again, you're getting 30 more days, I promise you, that's not a threat, it's a promise.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Good, come here, contempt of court, bring him up.
No, bro.
You're gonna send another,
You're gonna get fingers. I got people shit. You know, I don't care. You know, I ain't ready not to move. Come on. People stop for counting. Be on. Run over flat. Stop run this shit off. At all. At all. So I got surgery on Monday. You got fuck on my shit. I'm assisting. Oh my man. Stop. What way? Fuck off me.
all right. Settle down,
You off me.
go down.
No, I'm gonna get taken, bro. Taste me, too. Taste me.
We don't want it. We don't.
Taste me. Stop resisting. Like I got kids that I got raised by myself. You ain't making it ain't dying. You keep making it seem like I'm just a thief. I got proof. I want to see what you're doing. I got proof. Making it worse.
Knock it off.
Hey, listen to me.
Right.
Look at this. You're making it twice as bad.
Mr. Bryant, go back in the back. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones, except for the initial jail term. One more word, and I'm telling you, you're doing 30 more days.
How many days?
Enough. Enough. Just control yourself.
Okay.
Stop stealing.
Yeah, it is like already. Yeah, okay, bro. Go inside, to the other side. It's real good problems out here, real life, bro. And y'all just be locking the fuck up for no reason, bro. I never understood that, bro. But a woman could do anything, bro. Don't let her go. She be good. A woman be good, bro. A woman be good, bro.
Oh, he's still going. He's still going. That's official. He gets one. That's right. I mean, he's very deserving. He needs. All right.
What do you know? Talk to you when
All right. We got Judge Haywood, I think. And this guy's just a vibe. I haven't actually seen all this, just a little bit of it. This is from Zach. This is just a gift nugget from Zach over at Leonard's Unite. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Mr. Martin.
Good morning, Miss Haywood. How are you doing, Your Honor?
I'm good, sir. Mr. Martin, can you put your right hand up for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. You're before the court on case 2025-CR-03229 for criminal trespass, count 1, and public transit violation, count 2. You're represented by Attorney Menadas, who's here with you. Mr. Menadas, what does your client plead to the offenses before the court?
Your Honor, we'd like to present a negotiated guilty plea to this honorable court.
Okay, on both counts?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Martin, by entering a plea of guilty to count 1 and 2, sir, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself or present any testimony or evidence against yourself. And Mr. Martin, if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things, sir?
Can you repeat that? Because I've been a citizen since 2000.
No, sir, I tell that to everybody. I don't ask whether you're a citizen or not. I just make sure everybody has the same information, okay?
Okay. Oh, you should state in facts. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what this plea means and the fact that if that was a concern for you, then I have to give you that
Okay, he might not be out there, but it is funny.
information. No, sir, it's not you specifically. I say the same thing to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Hey,
All
look,
right.
look,
So by entering these, so did you understand everything now that we've clarified that?
heard.
Okay. All right. So factual basis and recommendation, please.
Yes, Your Honor. And if you can't hear me, just let me know and I'll move closer.
Oh, I can hear you.
On February 25th, 2025, officers were patrolling the area at the MARTA Airport Station. Officers observed the defendant, later identified as Mr. Martin, push his body weight against the fare gate to avoid paying the $2.50 to ride. Officers made contact with that individual and noticed that he had a 365-day suspension that was issued.
This guy's actually pretty talented. I think he coordinated the peak of his buzz precisely when he was going to be called in front of the judge, and he nailed it.
On September the 2nd, 2025, and it was effective until October the 2nd, 2025. Those are the facts of the case, Your Honor. The state's recommendation is to dismiss count 2, the public transportation tokens/tickets, and he will plead to count 1, criminal trespass. State's recommendation is 12 months to serve, 50 days credit for time served, balance suspended. Do not return to that location.
All right. So, Mr. Martin, the state is going to null pros count 2. So you're entering a plea to count 1 only.
Yes,
And,
ma'am. Speaker there, sorry.
Okay, no problem. And for count 1, it's 12 months to serve 50 days, credit for time served. Balance will be suspended as long as you do not go back to the incident location and as long as you do not have any other violations of the laws of the state of Georgia, okay?
Okay, God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. God bless you too.
Okay, I'm gonna just make sure I'm coherent. One more thing.
Yeah.
Restitution. What does that mean? Like, what's the definition of it?
Oh, so restitution would mean if you hurt someone or took or damaged their property, you would have to pay them back. But you don't have any restitution in this that I'm aware of.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Okay, so you're good, Mr. Martin. You're good to go.
All right, thank you, Judge. And one last thing, he is supposed to be released today. I know there's sometimes a delay with the classifications. Is there anything?
Look now, Mr. Menetas, what you're not gonna do is get me talk about what goes on at the sheriff's office. According to me, he's free as of today. I don't get involved with all of that.
Thank you, Judge.
Holy wow. That's messed up.
Well, that was fun. Thank you, Zach. Wait a second. I missed one here. No. I don't know about that. That was a fantastic freak out. And then we had a nice, it was like a nice little palate cleanser sorbet afterwards with the happiest guilty plea I've ever seen. He's right up there with the one that that got into it. The one that's been in front of Judge Simpson forever. I can't remember her name. She's pretty happy too. She really likes herself some Judge Simpson. That's what that guy put me in mind of. Good times. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon.